I have been using Olaf a lot for my third account, Road to Challenger. And if you guys want to learn how to play Olaf, then definitely stay tuned. It's gonna be two gameplays. Hey, what's up guys? Darkbreaker here. In today's video, I'm gonna show you how broken Olaf is right now. I use this champion on my grind to Challenger, solo queue only, and I'm gonna show you the KDA right here, so you guys can understand how, bro. I think I went 12 kills on average, one death on average, and then I don't know how many assists, but this champion is definitely S tier in solo queue right now. It works like a charm against so many champions. Brand, Nunu, Lux, Senna, champions, or Varus, even Varus, champions that rely on crowd control for their peel. They don't have jump abilities. Olaf is excellent against those champions. And let's talk about the item build, about the skill order first. So skill order is gonna be you max your third ability, then your second, and then your first ability. Some people would like to go first ability max, but third ability max is way better because you can spam your third ability, which does true damage, and second ability gives you attack speed and lifesteal. So the combination of Death Dance, second ability, and when you're low life with the passive from your the attack speed that you get from a passive when you're low life is also crazy, so great synergy overall. Death Dance, second ability, and your passive, just tons of lifesteal. And I'm probably gonna do gonna put two of those three gameplays, and maybe I'm gonna put the third gameplay and just let music run in the background because I can't. I feel like I just made a guide, like 40-minute guide about how to reach Challenger, and now I'm gonna do this one. I feel like you guys don't need me talking about talking over three gameplays, doing voice over three gameplays. Gonna do it about two, and then maybe gonna put the third one just with music. Let's see. Not sure yet. But yeah, for the item build, it's gonna be Death Dance first item, insane synergy for Mr. Olaf with the lifesteal, the HP, the cauterized passive, which is just great synergy in combination with your passive. Then Trinity Force, Starrock's Gauge. Trinity Force provides you with HP, AD, attack speed, movement speed, and also after every ability, the Spell Blade, you will do additional damage. Then I'm gonna go for the Starrock's Gauge, gives you HP, plus 50% bonus AD, the Lifeline passive, also great synergy, being low life as an Olaf with the Death Dance and your passive. So the lower you are on Olaf, the more attack speed you're gonna get. I'm gonna steal one camp from this Nunu. And then Guardian Angel gives you AD, armor, and the revive passive, especially when you have shutdown. It will help you to not give shutdowns, gives you the extra revive. And then for the last item, you can go Force of Nature. You can go Spirit Visage if you need magic resistance. Spirit Visage, great synergy with Olaf and the increased healing that you will get. Force of Nature for more movement speed. You can go Rendring's Omen if you play against a lot of crit damage champions. But yeah, that's the build for Olaf. Pathing wise, it's honestly I always do the same, it really depends on what my laners are doing, what are the matchups, and against what champion I'm jungling against. Usually you have, I guess, the three standard options are red, raptors, wolves, blue scuttle, then full red clear, which would be red, raptors, crux, then into a gank, or into scuttle, or level 2, which would be red, raptors, into mid lane gank level 2. I think those are the most important things you need to know. Obviously, depending on the enemy jungler or your priority, you might have to switch up your jungle pathing. Gonna secure this one. When it comes to securing dragons, you can use your third ability, which does true damage, into smite, so you can combine the damage. And then otherwise, first ability is your axe that can slow down people, do damage, skill shot, and when you collect the axe, the cooldown of the first ability is gonna get reduced. Second ability gives you life steal and attack speed. Third ability does true damage to the opponents and also a little bit of damage to yourself. And Ragnarok, the ultimate, negates any crowd control for the next, I don't know, 5 seconds or something. So this is one of the key abilities that makes Olaf 1 vs 9 just by running down people and get like you can run down Varus, Brand, any CC they want to use on you, you can just ignore it and you can just burst them down in time. When it comes to combos, you don't really have any pro combos on Olaf except for maybe flash into E if you want to reach someone, or flash into burst ability. So those are your 2 pro combos. That's why I'm not gonna do the beginning part of the video, which I'm usually doing at the guide, which would be I'm gonna talk about some combos. But since the video is gonna be 30 minutes or something, I'm gonna just talk about it in the gameplay itself, and then in the next gameplay I'm gonna focus just on the gameplay instead of talking about all the explanations I'm doing right now. I'm Olaf, I really need blue buff. I need blue buff and red buff. You will see later on the Saya, even though she's kind of feeding and I'm super fat, just takes the red buff 2 times. I'm like, why would you do that? She takes red buff and then the next moment she takes red buff, she dies. I'm like, good job. Good job, bro. Okay, let's run him down. Activate Glory into... Boom, he dies. Look at my damage already. I'm gonna just run them down here. Complete boom, true damage. And it splashes. The third ability splashes as well. See, it doesn't only hit one person, it splashes around. So you can hit multiple people with the third ability. And also, oh, she's gonna take it, no. You can see her score, she's 3-3 right now. Actually, it's not that bad, but Olaf really needs the red buff to get close. Like, you need the red buff so you can slow the opponents down. And this is just so important on Olaf. If you don't have red buff, you will get kited in team fights. It's so fucking important. That's why I'm... At this point, I'm getting triggered by someone who just takes it away when I'm the one who's super fat and carrying the game right now. And you see they're just giving... She takes red buff, she loses red buff immediately. Nice one. Okay, oops. I thought the Varus was still alive. Yikes. But yeah, you get what I mean. Like, if you are the one who is ahead, then sure. But if someone else is fat, then you should always give the red buff to the person who is fat and who is carrying right now. I'm sure we can fight this. We gonna back off. I'm kind of low and I don't want to give shutdown to them. My ultimate now up again? What else do you guys need to know? Don't pick Olaf against champions with a lot of dashes. Pick it against champion with low mobility and that rely purely on their crowd control to peel for themselves. I think that's the most important thing. So, what are good champions to play against? Varus, Lux, Senna, Galio, Nunu, or tanky champions general, like Ramos. Because you have true damage, you just can run him down and spam with third ability. And you can ignore his taunt. So champions that heavily rely on their CC, or very tanky champions as well. Very tanky melee champions, Olaf is also great. Just because of his true damage. Usually I like to go it against champions that are very squishy. And the only peel is CC, and I'm gonna lose this one. Yeah, sad. It was risky to... Oh, I'm gonna give shutdown? No, I'm gonna have to run away. I could have stayed, but the risk of giving shutdown was just too big. Yeah, Smite War against the Nunu is maybe not the best idea because he can first ability into Smite. So he has a lot of combined damage. I think that's why I'm later on not gonna contest the Baron. Or I'm not gonna force it hard, which I would usually do. Because the risk of Nunu stealing it is pretty high. Like, Nunu is one of the best objective heroes in the game. Or probably the best. Actually, it's the best. S1 does true damage and then Smite, boom. Nuke for 1.8k or something. Boom, found you. Just gonna use ultimate right here because she used the stun on me. And the cooldown of Ragnarok is pretty low, as you guys can see. 35 seconds or something. Aurelia is down, Saya is bot lane, and we don't know where Olaf is, so that's why... I mean, we don't know where Nunu is, that's why I don't want to rush Baron. Rushing Baron is kind of risky against the Nunu. So it's better to set up right here. And they have the Scuttle, so they have vision if we are on it. So it's better to set up a Bush Trap, and then hard forcing the Baron buff for coin flip. Let's get them caught right here. Boom. And let's run them down. Look at the damage I'm doing. Bam, bam, bam. But I'm getting bursted by Varus and Branch. But in the end, 4 kills for us, 4 for 2. It's not bad, but Varus getting shut down is kind of bad. Okay, they get the brand kill. They should be able to get the tier 2 turret reset and then we can group. I have mushrooms, go Baron. Yeah, maybe if you kill Nunu, we can go Baron. Maybe kill Nunu first. Okay, Varus is gonna die here. Varus dies. Maybe we can go for Baron right here. They're still chasing. Okay, Brand is dead. Nunu's still alive. Maybe we can go for Baron right here. Nunu come. Maybe you can go. I really have botlane as well, so it's just Nunu. We have a lot of vision to see if Nunu is coming. But we do need the Teemo damage. Gonna use my axe onto the tri-bush right here to check if Nunu is in that bush. He is not, so we know Nunu is not nearby, and we should be able to secure the Baron safely right here. My red buff, no! Olaf red buff, oh, I'm crying. It's okay, but not gonna lie, Olaf needs red buff. It's just a fact. Olaf with red buff is so much better than without. Just so I can run on people and slow them and they can't escape. The biggest issue when you're playing Olaf is getting kited. getting kited and not being able to chase the person. That's why red buff is so important. If I was on a different champion, I would say, okay, whatever. But on the champion like Olaf, red buff is just so important. Actually, on all 3 games, we get 100% in Grandmaster. We got 100% Grandmaster on all 3 champions. All 3 games. Boom! That should be game 1. Plus 10, as you guys can see, pushing from Grandmaster. 5 win streak. And yeah. Let's hop right into the second game. Okay, second game on Mr. Olaf, the average Viking enjoyer. Olaf SSS tier in the jungle, trust me on that one. Actually, I'm not even memeing. He is probably SSS tier in jungle right now in solo queue. Like, the scores I have on him are crazy. And it's not because I play this champion a lot, but I have 7 games, 100%, 12 kills, average, and 1 death. This champion is just so fucking strong. Asriel, come for pull, please. Let's win. Yeah, help me pull, please. He's still writing. I'm thinking he's like still writing. Oh, yikes, man. Maybe fucking. Why I'm writing pull? Pull. My bad. Oops. I'm baiting her because I didn't use smite. I can use smite and heal myself. And now we got that free first blood. If you are playing bot lane, you should always pull for your jungler. That's very important. Because it makes the difference between him being able to go for 4 camp and him being able to have enough HP to contest scuttle. Or being too low life that he can't go for 4 camp. Or he goes for 3 camp and he's kinda low life. Or half life at scuttle. So yeah. Always pull. As a top laner it's different because you might lose experience and gold by leashing too long. So as a top laner maybe do 3 auto attacks and then you can leave. But as a bot laner you can go for big leash, to be honest, without losing too much. And for you guys wondering why I got annoyed, because the red buff was already up and he was still writing. He's trying to execute. I'm gonna smite him down. Not gonna clear the wave because Aurelia gonna lose too much otherwise. I'm just gonna last it. The one she would have lost anyways. Also, don't tax your laners unless they're playing really, really bad. Unless they're playing really, really bad, you shouldn't tax your laners. Otherwise, they are they will be too far behind that you can't carry them, or they will just keep feeding because you took their experience, you took their gold. Because I know some people would take the entire wave from Aurelia right there, but you shouldn't do that. And the bot lane, they knew Kha'Zix is gonna path to the bot side because I was top side without Kha'Zix being there. So obviously Kha'Zix is gonna be bot side. So they should have known it and played safer. That's also something you need to pay attention to. Where's the jungler gonna be and where's he gonna go first? And obviously the jungler most of the times are gonna start red and then gank the opposite side first. Most of the times, 90% of the time. So think about it and just play safe during that time. Gonna come for the counter gang right here. Ultimate, nice root by the Senna, nice ultimate. We get that kill onto Kha'Zix, and yeah, pretty good. Okay, Thresh lands that hook. He's gonna go for the engage actually. I'm gonna go for that Thresh first. Boom, he dies, and now I'm gonna go for that Kai'Sa as well. Boom. Nice. We might be able to take the Inferno Dragon because the bot lane is dead right here. I'm gonna take the Scuttle so I get some more HP and mana, because I'm kinda out of mana. Kha'Zix is topside, this means we can just go for a free Inferno Dragon. He's probably gonna go for the Rift Herald at the same time. So he's trading Inferno Dragon for Herald, which is honestly not that bad, considering that his bot lane is losing and they were still dead. I think this is not a bad trade in his favor. I mean, for us, it's obviously very good, but considering his situation, I think that's not a bad call. He gets the plus 400 gold from the Rift Herald, and he might be able to secure the first dragon with the Rift Herald, so definitely not a bad trade when you are in a situation where your bot lane is losing. Because some people might flame him, oh, why are you not coming for Inferno Dragon? You should have come for Inferno Dragon. I mean, if the bot lane just died, and they are not in position to fight, I think it's a good call. And even if you lose the Inferno Dragon, it doesn't mean you're gonna lose the game. The amount of games where people are like, oh, we lost the game, they have Inferno Dragon, but you still end up winning is crazy. Even if they have 2 or 3 dragons, unless they get the Elder Dragon, you should be fine. Right here, I'm moving top lane because I feel like Aurelia is kinda low and they might dive. They might dive. Okay, Riven is gonna dive. See, right feeling. I had the perfect feeling because I felt like Riven plays very aggressive right there. It looks like they're setting up a dive, so counter gank, and it worked out. Let's go. Diana is gonna come. Gonna slow her down, and we're just gonna reset right here. See, always pay attention to the map and think about, okay, what is the enemy jungler gonna do? I thought he's gonna gank the Aurelia, and also thought he's gonna regank the bot lane, counter gank the bot lane, counter gank at the top lane. Counter ganking, think about the pathing. I think that's very important when it comes to becoming a good jungler in general. Knowing when to gank, knowing where to gank, and knowing when to counter gank. I think counter ganking is very important on some champions that are not good at creating ganks themselves, but better at counter ganking. Shyvana, good example. Her ganks are not that good, but her counter ganks are very good. I think I might be able to just 2 vs 2 here. Oh, I mean 1 vs 2. But activate my glory, run him down, and the Ezreal finish him off. Let's go. Good job. Aurelia gets the solo kill right now. But yeah, as you guys can see, we're dominating the whole map and we are securing every lane. Getting all the objectives. Okay, I didn't get the Herald. Never mind. But we do have the map control right now. I think junglers are in general just so good at controlling the whole map. If your teammates are not Giga feeding, you can control the map very well. Getting the Scuttle, getting the Dragon, getting the Rift Herald, forcing ganks to secure turrets, etc. Ganking. I mean, if you are playing too over-aggressive and you end up dying, you can't blame the jungler. Okay, maybe I can run him down. Okay, Riven. Just gonna activate the ultimate because she used the stun and we just got that free kill. I mean, obviously a jungler can control the map, but it's also your job as a laner to not int knowing when the jungler's gonna gank. Or just playing too over-aggressive and donating free kills the whole time. Like, some junglers can't gank immediately. If you play, for example, you have a Shyvana that needs to get level 5 and you're playing against a Lee Sin jungle. You need to respect the Lee Sin ganks in the early game so you don't end up feeding and Lee Sin being able to snowball. And you need to know how to set up a gank for your jungler. Okay, let's go for that Diana maybe. She looks like she's kind of overextended and we can just run her down! Oh no, the Thresh Lantern! Let's run her down! Look at me! Boom, 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 boom! Oh, they're all there. Whatever. Oh, my targeting is so scuffed right here. Holy shit. Let's go for that ribbon. Ooh, kinda low. Look at the Olaf just running them down completely. Triple kill. Where's my quad kill, baby? I found him. Look at the X-Men. Just map awareness too big. Too big, man. Okay, let's reset. Do you see that last team fight? Wait, let me rewatch what I just did there. I wasn't. Wait a second. Okay, we're on red buff. Riven is gonna run into this right here. I really slow her down. I'm gonna use my third. Look at the third ability. Every time you use auto attack on Olaf, you are gonna reduce the cooldown of your third ability, and then you run them down true damage. Run them down, boom, boom. Look at that. Look at the true damage spam. GG. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. Actually, I might just put the third one and put music on. Oh man, not sure. Not sure what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If this is gonna be the end. If you're gonna put the third gameplay and just put music under it. Yeah, quad kill. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you next time. Bye bye.
Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright.